Alright guys, we got some sales going out before we go thrifting. I sold this Bucella Christmas Surprise Table Runner cross stitch kit for $11.15. I paid $4 for it from a thrift store about 6 months ago. I had it priced higher. It didn't sell, so I kept lowering the price till it finally sold. About 3 months ago, I picked up on the baggy wall at a Salvation Army a bunch of bags of old Batman the Animated Series 1993 party supplies. My cost for each one of these little baggies was $1, so I ended up selling this one set of 8 cups for $8.75 plus shipping. I still have a bunch left to sell, but not a bad little sale. I sold this Eck-Leder German belt for men, size 32. I paid $4 for this at a thrift store about 4 months ago. Ended up selling it for $14.85 plus shipping. I sold these Mammoth Women's hiking boots for $53 plus shipping. I paid $25 for them, and I bought them 6 months ago. I thought they would have sold for a lot higher. I had them originally priced at $70 and they weren't selling. They were in great condition, and Mammoth is a great brand to be on the lookout. Nevertheless, I made some money on it, so not a bad sale. Alright guys, we're out here thrifting, looking for stuff to sell on eBay, Facebook Marketplace, Poshmark. It's Paul here. And I see these, I'm at Salvation Army, I see these Wayne Brainer shoes. They wanted $20 for them. Just too much money. There was really no sales history on them, so I passed on that. Looking at it, some other junk on this cart. This is a new cart, so of course, when a new cart comes out, I run to it. But didn't find much on this cart. I mean, mostly junk, a big N there. Just nothing worth any value, so really passed over a lot of it. A couple trips I went to, I had to pass on a lot of items. Just like here, I see these snowshoes. They wanted $20 for them, and I actually had a coupon, so it would have been worth a lot less. But look at the damage on there. The straps are just chewed right through, so really I'm passing on that. Beside it was a 10-pin bowling ball with a bag. The bag would have been worth a few bucks, but they wanted $20 for that too. Just no money to be made there, no profit, so I keep moving on. I see these metal Nissan Maxima plate frames. There's 2 of them there, but they wanted $6 a piece. It's just too much money. And then I looked up this Sony remote. Again, just was not worth any money, so I had to pass on it. Down there, there's an Underwood typewriter, and they wanted $50 for that big typewriter, and I just didn't want to mess with it. It's probably worth $100 to $200, but I didn't want to mess with it. I do sell typewriters, but I prefer selling the smaller, compact ones, much lighter to ship. That one is just, yeah, I didn't want to mess with it, so I passed on it. Keep moving along here, and I see this IKEA compliment item for $4.99, brand new sealed, but it just wasn't worth anything, so I put it back. And you'd be surprised, sometimes that new IKEA stuff can be worth a lot of money, but I wasn't lucky today. And then I see this Batman activity item, which was not worth anything, so I passed on it to put it back. And an end cap, I see this Westclock twin bell alarm clock. They wanted $5.99 for it. It had some condition issues, some scratches and stuff, so it looked cool, but decided to pass on it. Looking in the board games now, seeing if I can find any really good board games. And I see this Beanie Babies membership club bag for $5.99. It's not worth anything, but kind of cool, from the 90s, late 90s. Kind of funny. Made me giggle. There's a bunch of them listed on eBay with very little sales, so I put it back. And here I am on a top shelf here where there's some toys where I see for $1.99. This is Revit from Dino Trucks from 2015. And I've been looking for this character for a while, so I was happy to get him for $2. I know he's incomplete. He's missing some pieces, but still a good find on a rare item. I might keep him. I'm not sure if I'm going to put him up for sale. In here, looking in the kitchen section, I see this Mr. Stove sandwich maker. There was only one sale in the last 90 days on eBay. It was for like $25, so at $8.99, it's just too high. You know, for a couple bucks, I probably would have bought it, but $8.99 is too much, so decided to pass on that. Head over to electronics, and there's a few DVD VCR combo units. This one here, they wanted $21 for. It's a Toshiba with no remote, and it's selling for about $40 online, so I passed on that. Down here for $16, they wanted, it's an old RCA, just VCR. Definitely not worth that. And then over here is an LG VCR combo, DVD combo, and there was no price on that, no remote. It wasn't a super good one, so I passed on all of them. In the next aisle, though, I see these two digital cameras, Sony CyberShot and a Canon PowerShot. The Sony unfortunately had some screen damage, so I passed on it, but I did take the Canon PowerShot back with me. Pleasantly surprised by the value of this item. But we'll go to the haul and I'll show you all the things that I found today. Some good stuff. Alright guys, well I just got back from thrifting this morning. Over the weekend I hit a couple thrift stores, and this morning I hit 3. I did okay. Picked up a few items and I want to share them with you. Over here I got some old Fisher-Price toys. These are from the 70s. I've paid $5 a piece. It looks like this Happy Houseboat by Fisher-Price is a little bit rare. I'm hoping to get close to $30 for this one. And for the Lift and Load Depot, I'm hoping for maybe $20, $25. They appear to be just a little dirty. They just need a wipe down. But I should be able to get those prices. I have sold this one before for I believe about $25. Here is a Huggables plush. I've sold these for $30. They wanted $8 at thrift store for it. So I thought that was fair. I'll probably run a lint roller on it, and I will clean it before I sell it. Here is a ice cream ball. This is the older version of the ice cream ball. This was $6 or $7 at Salvation Army. And I should be able to get $20 for it. Down here is a cool item for $3 I saw on a cart. It's Indian motorcycles, just kind of a leather, I don't know what you call it, a leather organizer thingy. For $3, I'm probably hoping for $15. Indian motorcycles like Harley Davidson motorcycles, that brand is a very strong brand. So whenever I see, Indian motorcycles or Harley Davidson stuff and I can pick it up for cheap, I will. Just like this Tim Hortons thermos cup that looks new old stock. I paid $2 for it. I'll probably put it up for sale for $15, $20, and it should sell. There's really only 1 or 2 of these listed, and there are some solds on it, so I should be able to sell that. Down here for $4 at Salvation Army, I got a TI-85 calculator, not the 83, not the 84. This is an 85, and it's actually from 1991. It's in very good condition. I tried it. It works well. I'll probably get $20 to $25 for it. It's not really worth any more than the others, like the 83s and the 84s. Like the 84 Silver Edition sells for like $40 to $50. But I still should be able to get $20 to $25 for that. Over here is a personal buy I saw for $1.50. I actually had 40% off coupon at Salvation Army. This is Revit from Dino Trucks. I've been looking for him for a long time. Probably still put him for sale, but I'll probably try and get $25, $30 for him. He is very rare. A lot of the characters from that cartoon series are
getting rare, and I see the value. I've sold the Tyrucks for $50 plus, so I'm always on the lookout for these characters. Over here is a 1989 Fisher Price Blow Your Bubbles saxophone, and I paid $5.99 for it. I'm hoping to get $25 for it. So yeah, I found a few things. This morning I didn't do as well as I hoped, and so that's just sometimes how it goes. Sometimes you know you don't find anything. I got skunked actually this morning at one of the stores I went to. But at the second store I found some bangers. I mean, some big bangers. There was two cameras that I picked up, and the first one wasn't good. It had some damage on the screen, the Sony camera. But the second one I scooped up was a Canon PowerShot SD 1400 IS for $10.99. So it didn't have a battery. It didn't have any damage to the screen. It looked to be in pretty good condition. Other than that, I take a chance on them because you can always pick up the batteries and the battery chargers on Amazon for $10 to $20. I actually have an inventory of digital cameras. I've been selling digital cameras for years. So I actually had a battery already and a charger for this model of Canon. I knew it would be worth, you know, getting, or the gamble on it. So I looked it up. It sells between $150 and $200. I paid $11 for it, and I tried it with a battery just now, and it works fine. So what a wonderful kind of end to my thrifting trip was finding this, you know, $150 to $200 camera. That's just sometimes how it goes, guys. You just got to keep going out there and keep trying, and eventually you will find some good stuff. And this was just hanging. You know, if you'll see on the video, it was just hanging right in front of me when I walked by this, you know, $150, $200 camera. So always got to be looking stuff up on your phone. Don't be shy. Don't be embarrassed about it. Looking up stuff and doing research. That's your business, and that's running a smart business. And if people give you, you know, odd looks in the store and stuff, it's none of their business. They don't know who you're texting. Could be texting your grandma, your son, your brother. It's none of their business what you're doing on your phone. So do your research properly. Flip, you know, do some good flips. Thanks for watching, guys. If you can like and subscribe, that'd be great so I can keep growing my channel. And I hope you guys learned something. And if you have any tips for me, please leave them in the comments. And good luck out there.